Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe, keeping well. Guys, there's obviously this Kell Brook Crawford situation. Don't know what's going on. We know that the money's been offered. We know £1.1 million has been offered to Kell Brook. I think it's a bit low. I think it's a low ball offer. I think they should offer Kell Brook a lot more. They should offer Kell Brook about $2 million. I think $2 million, pounds, whatever. I think in the current climate, I think should be a fair deal, in my opinion. I think 1.1 million or 1.5 million is just a bit too less, if I'm totally honest with you. A lot of criticism, a lot of fans have aimed a lot of criticism towards Crawford, his handlers, saying that they're ducking, they don't want to fight, they're just looking for that big payday with Spence or Pacquiao. They don't want to fight any of these tough fights. Crawford is starting to come under the fire. And I said this a long time ago about Crawford, and a lot of his fans attacked me. Listen, I feel for Crawford. I do. But at the end of the day, if you want to fight, you may have to overpay. He may have to take a pay cut, which I don't think he's willing to do. And Bob Arum's not willing to take a loss. Here's the problem that I think Crawford will have. And even with this Kell Brook fight, here's what the problem is. I remember when Terence Crawford fought Khan, everybody was saying before the fight, oh, Khan may cause him problems. Some people even thought, there's more people that thought Khan would beat Crawford than people saying Kell Brook will beat Crawford. There's more people. However, here's the thing. If Terence Crawford beats Kell Brook and knocks out Kell Brook, right? Because that's what I think he's going to have to do to get a little bit of credit. And even then, I don't think he's going to get credit. Here's what people are going to say. Terence Crawford hasn't fought anybody. We already knew Kell Brook was washed up. He had broken eye sockets with Golovkin and Spence. That's what's going to happen to Terence Crawford. That's what's going to happen. Because it happened after the Amir Khan fight, and it's going to happen after the Kell Brook fight. And it may even happen if he fights Keith Thurman. The same thing. So all you people that are saying that Terence Crawford, right, Kell Brook is a tough fight for Terence Crawford and Kell Brook could beat I'm one of them that thinks that Kell Brook could cause Terence Crawford issues. If he knocks out Kell Brook and does a job on Kell Brook, all you people that have got this energy, keep the same energy after the fight and give Terence Crawford his credit for beating Kell Brook if he wins the fight. Because I think that would be an agenda against a fighter. Because like that, Crawford could do whatever and you'll never give him credit. You'll say if he beats Spence, oh well, Spence wasn't the same after the accident. It's a matter about time where enough is enough and we give a man a credit. Yes, I even said that Amir Khan could give Terence Crawford trouble, and after the fight I changed my tune because of the fact that I saw Amir Khan wasn't anywhere near his best when he fought Crawford. However, I'm not going to do it for Kell Brook. If he beats and knocks out Kell Brook, irrespective of what Kell Brook looks like, irrespective of how washed up Kell Brook is, I'm going to give Terence Crawford credit because enough's enough. The man deserves a bit of credit. If he beats Kell Brook, the people that are saying that they feel Kell Brook will beat Crawford, or it's a 50-50 fight, please give him his credit. Give Crawford his credit. He deserves it if he beats Kell Brook, especially in an emphatic fashion. If you don't, then you're just a hater. Many Terence Crawford fans have called me a hater. I'm saying it openly now that if Terence Crawford does a job on Kell Brook, if they fight and if they can come to a deal, which seems unlikely at the minute, I will give Terence Crawford full credit for that fight. And I'm saying to everybody else that watches my channel, that's saying that Terence Crawford doesn't fight anyone, Kell Brook's his toughest fight today, Kell Brook could beat Terence Crawford, Kell Brook is dangerous for Terence Crawford. If he beats Kell Brook, please give him his credit because he deserves it. He deserves it. If he doesn't get it from you guys that are saying that he's fought no one and he's fighting no one, then that means you've got an agenda against him and you don't want to give him a credit. You could beat Spence and you'll say Spence wasn't the same after the accident. Give him his credit. Because I will, if he beats Kell Brook in emphatic fashion. Because I'm one of them that thinks Kell Brook could be a dangerous fight for him. So then I have no right if he beats Kell Brook to say, oh well, Kell was washed up, Kell Brook's a bum. Because that's what it feels like whenever Terence Crawford beats somebody. That's what happens. So I think if he beats Kell Brook, I'm going to be one of them that holds my hands and give him credit. A lot of you, some of you have said to me in the comment section that you don't like the fight. You think Brook's washed. So the people that have that kind of energy towards the fight, if they come after the fight and say it, it doesn't matter. But if you're saying that Kell Brook is a tough fight and he could beat Terence Crawford, if Crawford does a job on Kell Brook, then don't come after the fight and say, well, Kell Brook was washed, because that means you're just being a Crawford hater now. So that's my take on it, right? Let's see what happens. Let's see if this fight happens. I hope this fight happens. I hope this fight happens for fight fans. Leave your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.